sort of mental issues.
I forgive him every time. He's very dapper today, though. I was talking about it. It's like so weird, like to see him dressed this way.
Where are you going? A cult meeting?
You have an effect on him. Yeah, he's about to. He's moving up in the world. So, Cosette, how many days in LA?
What is
this time?
Is this day 5? Day 4? Day 5?
Well, she's moving here permanently.
Dude, did I say gypsy? I asked her.
Oh, hell no. Whoa.
Don't talk to my dad like that.
No, not in this car.
By the way,
I'm the spawn of said gypsy.
I know.
I'm gypsy too.
Gypsy. Do you see that he's borderline Aryan?
I know.
Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of it. That's the joke.
There's no gypsy here.
I know. I have more gypsy in me than he does in his, so that's why we...
Explains a lot. Right?
Yes, I know. So 4 days in LA, leaving when?
On Sunday.
Sunday. And would you call this like a recon visit? Or no, you've already decided, you already have your eyes set on moving?
Yeah, I've already decided on moving. This is kind of to set everything up for myself. You know, make connections with people that I felt would be beneficial to my future, and so there it is. There you go.
And so what's the future? So tell me about the future. Did you just finish high school? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
I love the sound of the truck.
It's great.
Windows,
let me tell you something. At some point, the gypsy has to intervene.
Anytime you want.
She's finished with high school in the sense that she's done with it.
In the philosophical sense.
In the philosophical sense.
I have finished high school.
See, dude. In the philosophical sense, it's much better than what you were saying. She's got the words. You don't have to daddy her right now.
All right, I'm not.
You don't have to daddy me right now, okay?
So in the philosophical sense, so you quit high school?
I didn't
that's
quit.
Awesome. No, dude. I wanted to do that. You do not have to explain.
The balls you have.
And you do not have to apologize, number one. Especially in this car. Ever. I'm not going to apologize for my bad behavior. You should apologize for your good ones.
I simply relinquished all connections to high school.
It's
terrific.
All.
And
the educational
higher education.
Yes.
I do agree with that.
It didn't serve me in any way, shape, or form, let me tell you, first of all.
I read books, you know?
Yes. Everything that I use nowadays, or that I find to be it was of an education for me, were all through books and experience.
I feel that education should be subjective. It is
subjective.
It's a personal thing, you know, and I think that the American education system is a little too dogmatic, so it's just...
Actually, I need to hear stuff like that. You know why? Because, like I said, I have a 3-year-old, and we're always debating, are we going to do homeschooling so that he can do all these other shit that we want him to do, you know? And if he finds his vocation early in life, like 11, 12, whatever, if he wants to be an athlete, if he wants to be an artist, then the homeschooling will be good because we're never going to be bound to a school system, as you know. And so if he wants to start acting at age 12, it's like, fuck school, just go do it. If you want to sing at age 12, you don't need to be in the school. So I applaud you, and thank you for showing me the way, actually, for the kids. So tell me, so no school, a lot of education through books, and what are you going to do? You're coming to LA?
Yeah, I guess here is where I figure out which road I want to take once I move here. I have a few different options, you know. I could go to New York, or I could stay here, and both have a lot of opportunity. So I guess wherever I feel like I fit best is what I'm gonna do for a significant amount of my life.
So you're not moving to LA permanently. New York is still a possibility.
Absolutely, yeah. Definitely on the table.
You definitely inherited the cojones you didn't have, huh?
Absolutely.
I love to move. I love moving and traveling. I lived in Washington for a bit. That felt like
every gypsy does. See?
You know?
There's a little.
You think you're so damn clever, all right? Everybody put your stuff in your pockets, in your front pockets.
Listen.
We got a gypsy in the car.
3. I'm definitely one. So dreams and aspirations, okay? So options. You're talking about. No. So, I mean, you don't have to go deep. It's just you're obviously not going to be a doctor because you're not going to medical school. Doctor. There are certain things in life that you need a diploma for, unfortunately. So you're relinquishing the dogmatic American system of education, as you called it. What are the aspirations?
Well, the good thing about all the things that I want to do and all the opportunities that I feel like I have, they're all very clearly set. Like, I've had an internship, I've had a few internships actually, and they were for kind of different things. All of them had some client relations that I worked in, which I found was a place where I shined, and it was mostly in advertising that I felt like I fit in that sense. You know, convincing people, working in brand management and convincing people that we would be the best like agency to market their product or idea.
So a little bit of a salesman in the sense of, and forgive me, when I mean salesman, it has nothing to do with what a normal human would call a salesman. It's not like,
again, a gypsy quality.
Huh?
Again, a gypsy quality.
Gypsy quality. Yes. But you know what I mean by salesman, right?
Yeah, totally.
The ability to sell a person an idea. Mm-hmm. Right? I feel like Sebastian has a lot of that. You definitely inherited that in him. I describe you as a salesman all the time, by the way, Sebastian. In a good sense. Read Outliers if you don't know what I'm talking about. I
appreciate that very much.
He also you until you buy the product.
You say you like Malcolm Gladwell. Have you ever read Outliers?
I have.
Because he talks about salesmen, connectors, and
he's ever written.
Well, salesman in the way he describes it. Yeah. So, anyways, keep going. So it's people, it's sales, it's branding, brand management, brand creation. Also, is there some creativity in there?
Not really. I mean, of course, because of like the love of language in general, I possess that. I love talking to people, and I guess you have to be kind of creative when convincing somebody to invest a lot of money in you.
Correct.
So when you have a very colorful portfolio to back you, that always helps. But you got to start somewhere. Like I've worked with a few freelance software developers, and convincing people that we would be the best to build and market their product is very hard. So you have to be creative in that sense, come at it from all different angles. And that's another, that kind of segues into another option.
Still gonna have to work with this.
Totally. One of the things
I just dawned on me why I ever even hooked up with you to do this. That is your biggest gift that you've given to the world. It's Coco. Coco de Sacramento.
Coco de Sacramento. Coco de Sacramento.
I don't want to be completely affiliated with that.
No.
I don't want that to be my name.
No.
That's my pen name.
You won't.
Coco de Sacramento.
That's good.
Yes.
Let's keep that.
No, let's not, please.
No. That was our Portuguese.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what do I have to do to get you in this car today?
It's that.
Oh, is that her? What is this?
What are you doing here?
Did we just change
That's the dark side of salesmanship.
Oh, dark side of salesmanship.
Okay.
First of all, put the candy away.
Coco,
It freaks me out.
In LA, is that the next step then? Is there somebody that you are looking to do that with, to do that for? Or are you just gonna with your resume, with your portfolio of best experiences, go knock on some doors and take meetings? Are there specific targets right now?
Just in this week, I've met a lot of people that I feel I could network with and try to play out some of these things that I want to do. I was going to segue into something else, which was working in software development.
Oh yes, please.
That's another thing too, which is pretty big in LA and San Francisco and New York. Kids my age up to mid-20s are really taking over that whole industry.
Sure.
And I still, I guess my skills are still in their infancy when it comes to coding and SEO, but I have worked in both. and I could definitely apply those skills, and you know, they'd evolve over time. And I would like to do that too, maybe. I don't know. So there's so many different things, and they're all very specific skills.
There's 10% equity somewhere in there of everything that she's saying. But anyways.
And then there's acting.
And then there's acting, that I would say is like is the least interesting of all these things that you were talking about.
That's what I think.
You do?
No, not particularly. No, not really. I don't know.
You love it, huh?
I like performing, so
she's very good.
That's where
she's that professional.
Are you a exhibitionist?
I don't know. In what sense do you mean that? I mean, that could be taken in a very.
I've just come.